Welcome to Whispers in Ink. Welcome to a Wednesday morning live. What? I know. You guys, due to the Facebook stuff, we will be doing all of our Paper Pumpkin stuff live here on YouTube instead. So aren't you excited? I know that I'm excited. So welcome to the channel if you're new here. I hope that you enjoyed today's video, you guys. Paper Pumpkin, for those of you that do not know, Paper Pumpkin is a subscription box. It can be a prepaid subscription or a month-to-month subscription. And you guys, it is an amazing gift. Do you have a crafty friend that you don't know what to buy for? This might be exactly what you need. So if you have any questions along the way, please know that I am always here to answer your questions. So make sure to comment below and I will do my very, very best. Oh, Deb's here. Deborah, I miss you, sweetie. We need to talk, girl. We need to talk. Anyways, you guys, I am super excited about this month's Paper Pumpkin. There are refills available. So if you have a question about that, let me know. I did. Oh, I have that. Hang on. I can show you the, here it is. I can show you the information. I know you're going to see the picture of me on video. Here we go. So here is, and the item number, you guys, is 164392 if you want to get a refill. And how gorgeous. Oh, so excited, you guys. Are you ready to get bust into this box? I have to tell you, I've already opened it because I was working on an alternative for a blog hop, you guys, which are, oh, it's always a fun idea. So join me on that blog hop tonight, you guys. It starts, I want to say it starts at 7 o'clock, I think. Something like that. But anyway, so let's take a look at what's in the box. And you guys, I've torn through it, so it's not going to be as organized and as pretty if I would have just opened it. But you guys know, it's all good, right? It's all good. All right, so tell me in the comment section, are you already a subscriber, you guys? This one is a good one, you guys, because here is, let me find it, hang on. Oh, I haven't pulled it out yet. Oh, all right. Let's just pull it off. Let's just dump it out, you guys. All right. Here's the directions. You guys, there's 3 cards and 3 different designs. Here's what I'm looking for. This piece. So, you guys, check this out. I love that Stampin' Up! Has been putting these pieces inside of the box now. So what I can do, and oh, is that empty? It is empty. Perfect. If you have seen in the annual catalog, you guys, and if not, I will find the number for you. In the annual catalog, your regular Paper Pumpkin stamps will fit in a clear envelope sleeve. And why is this exciting? This is exciting because look what you can do. I would cut that there. And then you have all of this, plus it tells you Memorable Meadows. And I plan on writing on mine. I'm going to move my menagerie of mess here with my new bejeweled pen from my friend Renee. I'm going to put on here March 24. And then for this one, this is our free stamp. And I'm going to do March 24. Just like that. And I'm going to take my I'm going to take my big scissors. You could take your trimmer and you could cut this up just like this. This one goes with the free stamp set. This one goes with this stamp set. Wrong way. And you guys, just, does it go this way? Will it fit this way? Oh, it does. Yay. Just like that, you guys, you have a way now to organize all of your paper pumpkin stamps. You can do them by order, by year, by month, whatever. You could do it based on your sentiments because there's a birthday in here and a thanks in here. But I love that they're doing this now, and it is a great way to store your stamps. And with the sleeve, if you tuck this inside, you guys, this will stand up in a photo box. Do I have a photo box down here? I do not. I do not. But this could be a way to just put all of your stamps in a photo box. So for me, what I would do, let me find an empty one. Hang on one second. I have, this could be another way. You could do photo box, or like I have these Sterilite clear totes. I use them for my classes and stuff, but this could be probably this way. You could organize them. I would flip this the other way so I could read the top, and you could put these, that's what I mean by putting them in a photo box, so that you can put them all together. You could even put dividers in them and all of the things. But anyways, just a thought. All right, I'm super excited. Now this one, the free stamp set, Cuddles. Cuddles. Knock it off. Guys, she's tearing at my chair. Will this fit in here? Oh, you guys, they did. It does fit in here. Check that out. Okay, so you can do the same thing with your free stamp. It still fits in these clear envelopes. All right, with that being said, I'm going to pull all these out because we're going to need these. I'm going to save those. Put that all to the side. So here's our stamp. Oh, that was my whole intention of finding this. Heartfelt thanks. It's the little things that matter. Have a beautiful birthday. You've been on my mind. And then this little cute little flower. That is the regular stamp. Now, because March is Paper Pumpkin's birthday, they're giving us a free stamp set. And you guys, same flower artwork. How cute is that? These are the 2-step stamping, you guys. Actually 3-step because they give you other colors here. 4 if you count those, the centers. But you can stamp this. You can stamp the, oh, sorry you guys. You can stamp this. You can stamp the flower, one color. You can stamp the leaves, another color. You can do the outlines here. And I'll show you how all this works. And that looks like maybe stem action, but those are definitely centers. So, and that's the second stamp set. So super cool. Now let's go into what's in here, right? We have sentiment pieces, all different kinds. And you guys, there is an extra 1 of each. There's 4 of each. So you, in case you don't stamp exactly the way you want to, guess what? You're covered. You're good. There's these gorgeous grape, kind of vellum-y, because you can kind of see through them, but they're dark vellum. 2 different sizes. You've got more of a bigger rectangle and a skinnier rectangle, a pudgy rectangle and a skinny rectangle. And then these are actual wood elements. Now note, you guys, there are 2 different leaf patterns here. And then you have the trees, which I think are really cool. I did see online there were people that were concerned about the wood going through the mail. You guys, it's super skinny. So long as you don't put a bunch of dimensionals on it, I think that the wood elements would be fine. My opinion, of course, but that's that. And then envelopes. You guys, check out that envelope. Isn't it pretty? Oh, reminds me of like a nighttime spring sky, doesn't it? Oh, love it. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 envelopes. And depending on what alternatives you do, you guys, really, you could use white envelopes. I'm just saying. And then here's one of the card bases. Now, I love that this time, you guys, they did a 4 1/4 by 11. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I could see this at the bottom of a scrapbook page, you guys. Wholeheartedly. How pretty is that? And I mean, look at how gorgeous that watercolor is. Kind of reminds me of the online exclusive paper. I think it's so pretty. All right, so that's one of the card bases. And then we've got this one. This one, which that's the envelope background, right? Oh, good. You guys, Deb says, and Deb works at the post office, the wood would be fine. Just mail it at non-machinable so that it won't go through the machine and get broken. So there we go. Deb works at the post office, you guys. Just do non-machinable. There you go. Thanks, Deb. I appreciate that. All right, so here is our second card base. Isn't that pretty? You guys, we will for sure be cutting this up. And then here's our third card base, you guys. Oh, isn't that just amazing, you guys? Oh, so pretty. Like early summer. That's what I see here. Early summer, with the little babbling brook down through the middle. Love it. Then you've got big glue dots because we got to glue those wood elements and dimensionals. And then there's embellishments in here. And you guys, those are sequins. I haven't used those yet. But here you get 6 of the skinny rectangles. And then you get 3 of the bigger rectangles. And this is stuff that I was working with. So that's all that. Now, directions. You guys, they kept this one super easy. Vellum, stamp, image, sentiment and a piece of wood. That's it. Super easy. You know, though, that we're not going to do it exactly like that. We will do, I want to do just one, you guys, as the directions state. So you guys tell me 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Which one should we do? I know they're all pretty. And you guys keep in mind, I already cut this one up. So really it's 1 or 2. Because I like to keep things even Stevens. So I really like that tree one. Really like the tree one. I think maybe we should do that one. But that's my opinion. So I'm thinking, oh, I know, you guys, let me put it down. My hands are shaky today. I don't know why. I think because I'm so excited. I think that's the reason why. All right, so with that. Oh, love you too, Deb. See you later. This one, let's do this one. And this one calls for one of the pudgier ones, and it also calls for one of those. So I love that this is wrapped separate. Whoops. Apparently these want to be used. But this is what the direction calls for. And you guys, you don't necessarily have to follow the directions, you guys. Right? For this, it's just a suggestion. Let's be honest. I actually think we might do this one. because I'm down one of these already. Which, no, it doesn't really matter, but I think it would still be pretty. So we're going to take this card base, you guys, we're going to fold it on the score. And no matter which way, you guys, if we just use the card base as it's intended, like this, we're going to put our vellum here, we're going to put our leaf here, and then we're going to do our stamping in this sentiment piece right here. Heartfelt thanks is our sentiment. So we're going to take that one out. Heartfelt thanks. And I like the font on this one. I'm using my full-size D block, you guys. When you get your first paper pumpkin, you guys, you get an actual block that comes with it. I'm trying to dig mine out. They always go to the bottom. Sorry, you guys. Hang on one sec. This is the block that you get in your paper pumpkin. Okay? And it's basically, it's skinnier, but it's basically the same size as the D, which means that all of the stamps that you get inside of your paper pumpkin in some way, shape, or form will fit on this block. Okay? I like this one because I like that comfort grip that we get. All right. Now, our ink color on this one is Garden Green. And I'm going to pull in my big one. And my piercing mat. Talked about why you need a piercing mat in my YouTube video on Monday, I think it was. Here's our heartfelt thanks. Just like that. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I like that font, you guys. That's a cool font. And then just like that, we're going to do some glue dots on this. And we're going to need to get the embellishments out of that little pack. You guys, I use my paper pumpkin dimensionals and glue dots, my adhesives that come in these little pouches. I use them in my beginner class for people that don't have, so I keep these separate. Here's our kind of opalescent kind of sequins, which are cool. And then I think that what we're going to do, I think we're going to do our leaf kind of off to the side like that. And we're going to put one dimensional on here to go with that. So we're going to do glue dot. And all I'm doing is the glue dots on the leaves, just like that. And we're going to do one here. And we're going to do one more because I don't want it going anywhere, but it's not going through a hurricane, as I always say. There. And we're going to do this one like that. And then we're going to take a dimensional. And we're going to put that down there. And a glue dot on the other side. Could you use glue? Probably. I like doing glue dots. There we go. And then there's our card front. You guys, super easy. Super duper easy. Okay, last is embellishments, and you're going to want take your pick tool for that. Makes it so easy. And put one there and a little one there and another one up there. So that's it. Just like that. Isn't that pretty, you guys? Now, how about we take this card. Let me get rid of this mess. How about I show you how to get some, extend some life into your paper pumpkin. Let's take this one, you guys, and I'm gonna cut it right in half. And what I mean is, we have these pretty backs, right? Why wouldn't we want to get more life out of this kit? So what I want to do, I'm going to do the card pretty much exactly like this, but I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut this so that I can get 2 cards out of this instead of just 1. So let's see. I think, let's take a look. Let's see what our colors are. The coordinating colors: Balmy Blue, Basic, Blackberry Burst, Daffodil Delight, Early Espresso, Fresh Freesia, Garden Green, Gorgeous Grape Granny, Apple Green, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Old Olive, Petal Pink, Pretty Peacock, and Very Vanilla. So all I'm doing to get that information is I'm taking my instruction sheet and I'm flipping it over, and it says coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors. And that's all the colors that we have. All right, so first we're going to need a trimmer. And then I think we're going to do Fresh Freesia. And because we're going spring, you guys, let's do Granny Apple Green. Because I like Fresh Freesia and Granny Apple together. And I think it's light enough that it'll lighten up some of the darker stuff. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, I like that. Oh, it is, Vicki. It is such a pretty paper pumpkin, for sure. Okay, so we're going to take our trimmer. And I'm going to cut this at 5 inches because we're doing layers. So we can reuse this, and we will. This is going to be 3 3/4. And then we're going to take this one and do this one at 3 3/4. So we're going to get 2 cards. And I'm going to cut 2 cards, you guys. We're going to actually make 2 cards. So this is going to be, our Fresh Freesia is going to be the layer piece. So we're cutting that at 4 by 5 1/4. And so there's that one, there's that one. And then we're going to cut a card base. So I think I'm going to score it first at 4 1/4. And then we're going to take it and cut it at 5 1/2. I know it was fast. Oh, I forgot to put scores in something. Oh, I got to write myself a note. Hang on. Got to write myself a note. Put in scores from Tuesday. Okay. Forgot to do something, you guys. All right, so here's our card bases for this table. Oh my gosh, you guys, the table was spotless. It's already a mess. It's everywhere. Okay, so we've got our 2 card bases. We have our 2 layering pieces. And then we have our 2 what were card bases, which is now turned into our designer series paper. And look at that. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. All right. Now, let's look at those instructions again. And they used that sentiment piece with the skinny with this. However, I think, and then they used the trees the wood trees. But hey, Becky, I know I love the colors too. So pretty. Okay. So what if, I'm trying to think, if I have a regular tree. Do we have a regular tree? I think we do, don't we? Aspen dies. Aspen dies that are retiring, you guys. That has a regular tree, which is perched in a tree. There we go. What if instead of we took that as a tree and gave it leaves and made a tree? So taking instead of using the wood so that we can stretch the life, we'll do one with wood and one without. This can become our tree, and this can be our leaf canopy. So what I'm talking about is instead of using two of these, using just one. I think that's a really good idea. Let's see. Will that slide out? It will. So we'll do, I think we'll do this one here because we can go up a little bit higher, and then we can do this one here like that. Keeping it pretty much the same, right? We're just creating another tree. I like that. All right, so we're gonna take and we're gonna cut these two out. I'm gonna do, using the colors that were in the kit, I'm gonna do this in early espresso, and I'm gonna do this in garden green. And we're gonna add some stuff to it, so don't worry about that. We'll add some texture. Garden green, little piece, perfect. And then we need a skinny early espresso, just like that. Love it. All right. So here's our two pieces, our scrap pieces. And we're gonna bring in our little blue cut and emboss because both of these will fit on the mini. You guys, it's been so long since we've used this poor mini. I think she was feeling neglected. Although, Becky, you just used it the other day, didn't you? When you were here? So maybe she's not feeling so neglected. Okay, so we've got that piece. All right. Everybody needs to cooperate. That and that, and then run this through, easy peasy. There we go. So normally, there's our tree. And then we got to get this out. Take your pick tool to the rescue. Oop. Oh boy. Come on. There we go. Woo! That was close. She almost didn't want to come out. Now, if you want a fuller tree, you guys, you could cut two of these out. And if I do that, which I might, we would do one in garden green and one in granny apple green. All I'm doing is trying to get these little pieces out of here. I am sad. I'm sad because this is one of the items that's retiring, you guys. Don't forget think that might be a little bit too sparse. Oh, maybe not. I think that'd be good. Just leafing out kind of a tree. I think that'll be good. We're going to trim it, obviously. We'll do it about there. Oh, that's good. What do you guys think about that? I like that. So before I put this away, here's what it looks like. Should we do one more? Should we do one more piece? Do a granny apple piece to go underneath? That's pretty easy, you guys. I'm gonna grab a piece while I'm waiting for you guys to say. Gotta get all these gotta get all the pieces out. There we go. Ooh, Becky, it works for you, Becky, so we shouldn't do a granny apple piece. I think I want to look and see what it looks like. Just so we can see the difference. Let's see. Going through my scrap pieces. Is this one going to be tall enough? No. Darn it. Oh, but we can use that. We'll cut that. I think we need to at least double check. Move those over. I'm curious. Very, very curious. There's that. I think, right, Becky, I think we need to take a look at it for sure. Why not, right? I think so. Because we're already here and we can. Oh. You guys, this poor die cut has been very well loved for like 2 different events. And it doesn't always like to cooperate. So let's take these out. So when you're cutting this a lot and you're doing like 2 or 3 at a time. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking for this one that we're going to do this way and kind of like that way. So you get that dimension from the tree. Just from the die cut part. Isn't that pretty? Our tree will be cut here. I really like that, you guys. I know, very stubborn, Becky. Exactly. Exactly. I'm sad to see this one go, though. I really like this die cut set and stamp set, too. Oh, goodness. Okay. So with that, okay, I definitely like the two-tone better, for sure. So I'm thinking that, I was going to say, I know I had my scissors. We're going to cut that here. And this is going to get glued on, this part. And we've got to go over far enough that our green is going to stay in the card, right? So there's how we're going to put our tree trunk. Now, if you wanted to, you could take your, I just happen to have my daubers here. Add a little bit of white for a little bit of shading. We're gonna glue this onto our fresh freesia. I know, Becky, it is sad. Add our layers together. Oh, that looks so pretty, you guys. I'm also gonna glue this onto this. Come on. There we go. And then we're going to take the green first. And all I'm really doing, you guys, is I'm doing just a little bit of glue sporadic on here so that it adheres. And I put this together because I wanted to make sure that my tree stayed inside my card front. And then this one, you guys, I wanna, and I know that this is like tedious, but I think it's worth it. We're gonna do a couple of dimensionals on this one. And this is why I'm saying it's going to be tedious, because we're going to have to do like a bunch of cutting. But I'm okay with that. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, fabulous. There we go. And then we should be able to do that like that. And it should stay. We've got that much as far as dimensional, so it doesn't have to be like, you don't have to adhere everything, you guys. Just enough that it gives you the look that you want. And check that out. There's our tree. Oh, I so love that. Okay. Now, using the sentiment panels, the same ones that are in the directions, have a beautiful birthday is the one that's on this. So we've got that. Let's do this. Let's put this together. And isn't it awesome, you guys? We just doubled the life of our paper pumpkin. All we did was cut the card base and add some cardstock. There's that. We've got to stamp the sentiments. We've got to add this with the glue dots. We're going to take our glue dots. We're going to do one more. I'm not putting it on the stem, you guys. I'm putting it up in the tree part So we're going to put this. This goes here. See, and I don't understand that. I think we're going to put it there. I don't want to cover that pretty part up. And I'm okay with it. So we're going to put that here. We're going to put this here. And then we're going to add our sentiments. I'm okay with that one being a little bit higher because I want to see this. I don't want to block it. See how this one kind of blocks that part? I don't want to block that part. I want to see that. I don't know. It's just me, I'm sure. All right. Now, let's see. Where did my, here it is. Beautiful birthday sentiment. Do, 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 do. Oh my goodness. Here it is. So just to reiterate, we found out from the postal lady that the wood is fine. Just do it as a non-machinable. It is okay to cut your card bases. There's that one. Oh, you guys, I didn't put it under my piercing mat. Probably would have gotten a better stamp out of that. There's that. And that's going to go here. So, we got dimensional there and a dimensional there. Almost put the sentiment upside down. There's that one. So pretty. So pretty. We're going to do the same. And you guys, you can color these. I know, that's super exciting. Watch where your dimensionals go. Whoops. There. And then we have embellishments, which I just saw. Here they are. And we're going to go here. And here. And there on that one. Yeah, that would have been a big whoops for sure. We got one here and here and here. Okay, so there we go. Here's one alternative. You guys, and we didn't do much except for cut that card base up. So check out, how cool is that? That is our card base, you guys, exactly the way that it was, just cut in half. Here it is, look. Ta-da. Just like that. And we just doubled our amount of cards because we cut this card base up. All right, now I want to talk a minute really quick. Let me grab a piece. I want to talk about that extra stamp set. Grab a piece of white. And I'm going to grab some fresh freesia and maybe some Highland Heather right here. Okay. I grabbed a piece of white because I want to talk about this stamp set, the free stamp set. I'm going to take the cover off, and I need to grab a different stamp. Now, this one here, you guys, this stamp here is a big one. Okay? You can get the majority of the stamp on your block. However, I'm just going to grab a bigger block so I can get the whole thing. Okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Fresh Freesia and I'm going to ink up this whole thing. There we go. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take these different parts. We've got the flowers and the leaves and then some centers. Okay. And then we have the two little centers. But first we're going to focus on these. And I'm going to take the leaves first. And we're going to bring in our garden green. Because I want to show you how, here's the big stamp. And you guys, it's really pretty. But wait till you see how it transforms with all of these layers. Gonna let that sit and percolate a minute while I take a swig of coffee. Coffee cheers, everybody. Okay, there's that. And then we're gonna take the flowers in the Fresh Freesia. Gonna line them up as best as we can. Stamp that. Take a deep breath. Gonna bring in our Highland Heather for our outline parts. That part. Now the key is, see that little hole right there? Okay, that's what you want to line up. You want to line up these two holes. And yes, I know it's hard to do it with that flower there. There's that. Oh, now you don't have to do it with a different color. You could do it with the Fresh Freesia and it would just go darker. And then, are we doing centers or are we leaving them white? Interesting. Very, very interesting. What do you guys think? Are we leaving them white or are we bringing in another color? Where is the color that I want? Aha, here it is. I'm thinking Daffodil Delight centers. That's what I'm thinking. I know, look at this ink everywhere, you guys. Everywhere. Okay, so there are two different size centers. There's a bigger one for the bigger flower, and there's a smaller one for the smaller flower. So we're going to take our yellow center and stamp that there. And then stamp that there. Check that out. All right, so I hear somebody saying, but Jennifer, stems aren't pink. You're right, they aren't. So you have a choice. I'm gonna go the easy route. I'm gonna close these up because, you know, I don't like leaving my ink open. And I'm gonna take my Wink Stella and I'm gonna pull from the green in here. So how do I get stuff on here? I close my lid, upside down, I push. And see, we get some green in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my Wink of Stella like a paintbrush and I'm going to color my stems. So here's my thing. My thing about using the fresh freesia is that if you use the green, then you have green on the outside of your petals, and I didn't want that. So I figured it would be easier to color the stem versus coloring the outside of the petals, the outline of the petals. So that's why I did what I did. And you guys, it's super easy to do that with your Wink Stella. See how pretty that turned out? Now, if I would have done a better job lining this up, you wouldn't have gotten the little bit of fresh freesia on the edges. But here's the thing. Here's what's so cool about this, you guys. There are variegated leaves that do have a pink outline. I actually have a pansy that I just got that has that pink outline on it. But isn't that pretty? That alone, by itself, this, you could fussy cut this out. You could have this as your card layer, you guys. Let's clean this up and let's see what we can do with this. Let's see. I'm going to trim this edge off first. And then we have a 3x3. Look at how pretty that is. 3x3 piece. And let's see. There we go. I like that. We'll do a 3 1/4 by a 3 1/4. So I'm adding just 1/4 of an inch. And check that out. There's our card right there. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, you guys, that's so pretty. All right, so what we can do here is we can take this, and I think what we'll do is we'll take this, we'll put this on here like this. We'll get a card layer or a card base. All we need now is a card base. Do I have one in here? Oh, look at this. Is that big enough? Nope. Dang it. So close. Nope. Oh, I almost dropped my trimmer. That would not have been good. we could, what we do? Oh, I know. I think we should take this stamp, this flower, and we could do a couple of these. I like that. And then I need a card base. So hang on. I'm trying to look. I don't want to cut one. I'm being lazy. Frugal. I'm being frugal. Let's see. Do we have a garden green one? No. Pretty apple garden green. I don't have a mossy meadow one either. Well, what the heck? We have a gorgeous grape one. Oh, wait, here, we have a, oh, that's gonna be pretty. Guys, I have a Highland Heather one. Oh, that's gonna be pretty. Okay, so here's our card base. Good morning, Linda. Oh, Lynn, how the heck are you, girl? I hope you guys are doing good down there. Okay, so here's our card base. Here's our layering piece. Now, you could, if you wanted to, because we've got this, we could, instead of doing any stamping back here, should we do an embossing folder? We could do an embossing folder back there. We could do, what does this one say? You've been on my mind. This would be kind of cool. What if, oh my gosh, you guys, I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. What if we took all of these colors here and did this? You've been on my mind. So we did the Highland Heather. Here's the Granny Apple. I need my chamois because we got to clean in between because I didn't go with the lightest one first. Yeah, we could, yeah, embossing would be fun. But what if I just want to see what it looks like, you guys. Doesn't mean we can't flip it over and do the embossing. So hang on. We like options around here. Got the Daffodil Delight. And the Fresh Freesia. Oh. You guys, I got cardstock on the floor. Oh, we're gonna have to move that, I think. Okay, hang on. One more. I know, Becky. Yeah. Yeah, not, you know what? If they were in here, thankfully right now they're not in here. There. Okay. And then close up all these inks. Then this can go here. Oh, you guys, I like that. That's kind of cool. And we'll grab the white twine. Maybe. Oh, I think I put it, no, maybe not. No, I didn't. It's right here. Hang on. What is this other twine? What color is that? Yellow, blue, and coral. I haven't even opened this, you guys. If I would have thought, we could have used that. That's too yellow. But what do you guys think about this? Something different, you guys. Right? Do a little, what do you guys think about that? Do a, you know, a Jennifer bow there, and I think that would be cute. But you guys tell me. Let's do the bow, or we can try the embossing. Yeah. Guys, it's funny. You guys know what I mean by Jennifer bow. Not everybody knows. So whether we emboss or we leave this as the stamp, I'm good either way. Let's see. I think we have a garden green ribbon. Oh, you guys, I'm going to dig into bits and pieces. What do we got? Because I need just a little piece. Right here. Garden green, and I know that this is still current. Bits and pieces. Check that out. That's what we need. Woohoo! I love my bits and pieces, you guys. We're going to take that. We're going to make that look kind of leaf-like. And we're going to put that and stick that there. Tie a bow with the white twine. Just like that. Okay, so do it like this, or should we emboss still, you guys? What do you guys think about that? We actually could emboss with the words on the front too. Oh, I know. There we go thinking. There we go. I kind of like it because it's just different. It's not anything that we normally do. That's kind of why I like it. So, what do you guys think? Becky says emboss. Oh, and Lynn likes it this way. Oh, you guys are so funny. I think we're going to, Becky, no offense, I think we're going to leave it this way. I like it. It's something different. It's a different way to look at it. I like it. Okay. So we're going to adhere this onto here. Sorry, Becky. Just with glue. This is going to get dimensionals. I know, Becky's good with it, you guys. Just a different perspective, right? I like doing things a little bit different, you guys. Doesn't have to be the same all the time. So that's why I think I like that. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfectly straight, you guys. It doesn't have to be, it's not an exact thing. There we go. Oh, you guys, I like that. The only thing that I think that I didn't do that I wouldn't do if I did it again was put the Granny Apple green layer underneath that. That would be the only added thing that I think that I would do. However, I really like that. And I love that two-step, you guys. If you haven't tried this, well, how many ever steps? Because there was a lot of steps. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps for this one. But isn't it pretty? So worth it, you guys. So worth it. Oh, love it. Let's put some embellishments on here because it needs to happen. I think we'll do there, there, and there. There we go. Oh, okay. So with that, oh my goodness, you guys got a bang for your buck today. Here's our as the directions state. And you guys, we didn't do any insides on this. So, and I'm okay with it. We'll do insides later. Here's as our directions state. Here is basically as our directions state. And what I mean by basically, hang on, let me get this out of my way, is that we just cut our card base in half and then did it exactly the way that this one is exactly the same. We added some things in that so that we didn't use all of our trees. And then here is our extra stamp. So do you have a favorite? Which one is your favorite, you guys? I am excited. I don't know what you guys think, but I think that these paper pumpkins just keep getting better and better and better. So pretty. So pretty. So, you guys, if you have any questions, and I apologize, you guys, I know that that's my light. So if you guys have any questions about anything that you saw here, don't forget to comment below. And you guys, YouTube is going to be the new home for paper pumpkin alternatives for me. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe. And you guys, I think that when we meet again here in 2 weeks to do our next set of alternatives, I think we're going to do scrapbook page. I think that would be really cool. Comment below and let me know what you think. I think that we covered some great things. I love the additional stamp set. It is awesome. And a great couple tips for you with that stamp set, right? I hope that you really, oh my gosh, guys, I can't even talk today. All right, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, you guys. Thank you so, so much for joining me today. I hope that you maybe got a tip or 2 or 4. Wouldn't that be great? If you are unaware about how to get your own box, you guys, at the end of the video, I will post a QR code at the end so that you can see the QR code so that you can join us with your own box next time. Guys, thank you so much. Have a great day getting crafty, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye, guys.